ruin beckons. Descend upon the weak. Your efforts amuse me.
Mega ow.
Imperium.
Damn it.
Embrace me.
All of this sucks. Oh,
No more.
that not so much
I
though.
understand your intent. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
You kind of are. I'm gonna lie to you.
This tedium is beneath me. You cannot force me, Elantak.
Shoot him.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
And one more.
I hear you moving.
Wonderful.
No more.
Have you enjoyed it? Are you surprised? Fallen Draken has defeated the best warriors of the arena. The cult appreciates it. Marazani has been granted the right to join the bloodstained proselytes, our circle of champions. It's nice for him. What about me? Did any of you expect to see a monkey challenger survive the vicious hunt? Do you savor the sight of the flesh gorger devouring his mangled enemies? Is your fatal thirst quenched? Looks like he's having a good old snack there. Oh, everybody seems happy at least. Yes, it's quenched, it's quenched. Do I get the loot? I do get the loot. Awesome. What are these? Arena Beast Claws. Okay.
The world trembles beneath.
Right, let me have a look. What
feet.
Yeah, I definitely need the better armor. I definitely want the better sword. You're the same. You can't wear it anyway. Okay, good. Gladiator.
Embrace true power.
Oh. You follow Argenta's gaze to the soaring Drakari craft and the squirming bodies nailed to its side. That's Sergeant Vergastes. I recognize him. I know his voice. Schaefer, help me. We have to save these people from this torture. One of the Drakari on board sneers upon hearing Argenta's shouts. Eliciting a wave of approving cheers, the Drakari kicks one of the groaning bodies, blatantly savoring his untouchability. I do not think they can be saved, Elantak. I can see even from where I stand how unnaturally twisted the joints and how badly clipped the tendons are. Be quiet, you despicable Xeno. All of this is the work of your kin. The only salvation you can give to the unfortunate is to grace their grace to their suffering, to end their suffering. Oh, what the? The only salvation you can give to the unfortunate is to grace to end their suffering. Okay. They are beyond saving. Let's go. Let them go. Those are the words of the powerless. I have to free them from this torment. There has to be a way. What is it you truly want? To save them or to ease your own conscience? He is here because he listened to your sermons, after all. Oh, ouch. Argenta, control yourself. You will avenge his torment another day. Exalted be his name, hallowed be his sacrifice, honored be his teachings. Amun-Ra will drown in blood, I swear it. Okay, now I can't go here, right? I can't reach... Yeah, no, I can't reach that. Okay.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Streets of the Chasm. I'll take one of those. Then the rest can go away. The stranger. The stranger standing before you brings to mind a motley-coloured, long-limbed doll, abandoned amid carnage and detritus. The bright colours of his sleek costume seem comical against the unremitting gloom and hostility of this place. Only the sorrowful, horned mask that hides his face and the dark hooded cloak he wears pay tribute to the overwhelming air of hopelessness. Every move the Xenos makes sings with theatrical precision and a predator's grace. You cannot decide if this person is an accomplished dancer or a master assassin. Xeno lore failed, really? Yulette, really? You've never heard such a Xenos before. Of a Xenos before. What is he doing in the chasm, and why is he standing before you? Oh, is it this guy again? This crib of putrid flesh offends your taste. Oblivion comes now, hear its nocturne plays. I am that starlit strain that chills the soul, the piece of that doomed the wrongs, pitches into dance. You are among them, merchant vagabond. So tread the steps I say, escape fate's grasp. Yolette takes involuntary step back. Abrienian? Doom incarnate. Of all places in the galaxy, you show yourself here. The outcast and the merchant, what a pair. Bereft of blood and hope, without a path, the parent cloaks the cradle once again, and babe is doused in darkness as before. But death is near, Azurian's child, make haste. Attack. Yet another accursed Xeno. Okay. Forget your riddles for a moment. I'm looking for my missing companions. Do you know anything about their whereabouts? Whose life so dearly does the merchant prize, to boldly now disrupt night's melody? My navigator Cassie is missing. I doubt she will last long here on her own. Do you know where the Drakari are holding the Psyche Idira? The one who mastered flesh's mysteries, the soul's enigma, is what plagues his mind. All those who glint unnoticed by the rest, he now holds prisoner within his hall. I see. What is this dance you are so intent on drawing me into? The steps you know already, vagabonds. A knife edge minuet you must perform between oblivion, foes, and your own friends. So heed my sonnet well, it holds the key. It's so difficult to read this. A melody of snarling agony, beguiling now by rending flesh, bewitched. Through sinew, bone, and grisly pigantery? It calls the blood-soaked drape to come unstitched. A haggard chorus in the hall behind, their flesh employed to serve the maestro's art. No prayer for mercy slips from throats confines. The baton sets the beat of every heart. Oh my god. And entrails are for him an instrument, and veins a living stave sans parallel. Yet death to him is no impediment. For corpses, tunes do carry just as well. Through spectacles of blood and gore-forged past, should crave your eyes to glimpse sun's last light at last. Okay, that's a really difficult guy to speak with. Really uncomfortable to speak with. I do not understand what you want from me. Alas, my wants are neither here nor there, but turn the question on yourself instead. Pursue the melody and find the key. An indigo ripple passes over the Xenos body, and he dissipates like a bad dream. I thought some illusion had clouded my gaze when I beheld the what is it? Arebbenanan? I don't even know. At the Archon's court, for he is an omen of monstrous things to come. You fear him, don't you? To the depths of my soul, if you are truly wise, Elentak, you will do the same. Let us go, we should not linger here.
I tread a path unexplored.
God damn. I need my tech guy back. These 15% chance of activating suck.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Ugh. So, okay, now where am I going? No. Find and destroy this the Stifler. Okay. Thanks for that, I guess.
My success was inevitable.
An empty vial is lying on the ground. It contained what is that? Repetropine? A stimulant that heightens one's perception of moving objects, but hinders their ability to see stationary obstacles.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Doesn't sound like the best thing to be taking.
The world will bow.
Where does this take me? Okay. Oh, there's Jai. Leave or I will break your neck. The monster is looking at the frenzied Jai in cold silence. Hey, you pile of hot poop. Yes, you dumb ashmack. I'm talking to you. Jai looks match her rude speech, disheveled, ratty, and bereft of the jewelry and foppish glitz. Whatever foppish means. The gaze turns toward the gatekeeping monster is brimming with fury and desperation, and the tone of the voice resembles a gruff bark. Here's the deal. I need to see your master. To take back what is mine, you hear me. And I have unfinished business. It doesn't concern you, and besides, Jai notices you and breaks off. Shireen, you're alive. She grits her teeth. Apologies, Shay, for one moment. She turns back to the monster. I'm with her. I only need 5 minutes. Don't be a shehek. The monster leans forward and takes a closer look. The master said no. Only she is allowed. Go away. Oh, looks like you are not the sharpest tool in the shed. You piece of... Jai breaks off, starts to cough, and throws her head back, making a labored breath. To your surprise, you see the living flesh where her neck implant should be, punctured by a narrow scar showing where it was once grafted to the woman's skin. Uh-oh. Where the implant should be, so it's not there anymore. Now listen here, you ugly mug. I have an offer to make, and you better not refuse. Address the monster. This woman is with me. Fine, the master permitted companions. She is a companion now. May the Exalted One shower you with blessings, Shireen. I always knew you were a decent sort. Not rotten inside. A bit out there, but not rotten. Jai bends over in yet another coughing fit and spits out a crimson-tinted gob. Ew. Azai, take me. I should move my arse while I can still carry it around. Jai gained death rattle. A terminal throat illness that slowly exhausts its victim. Oh, lovely. Meet. The master ordered you that you be let through. When you approach, a few augments spring to life inside the monster's whole bulk. An injector hisses, filling the blood with substance that causes its veins to bulge and its muscles to swell and twitch. Okay. Attack. I will show you which of us is really meat. I want to come through. I like this guy up here on the right, T-posing. Oh, I was gone. What is this? The master gave his permission. Uh-oh. I have so many injuries. So many injuries. Okay. Let's give her a gun and some armor. The lamps emit rays that hound your pupils, burning and biting them like angry snakes made of light. Through the bars and the grates you are walking on, you see a bottomless abyss. It beckons you to jump in and promises an embrace softer than any featherbed in the world. There's Victus over here and Ravor's down here. Oh, there's Conrad. And Theodora? Jeez.
Intriguing.
What is that voice? The rebellious steps you are trying to book off. The rebellious steps are trying to book you to make you lose your footing and break your neck.
Embrace true power.
Guys, why is my entire team not with me?
There is a fervor in my soul.
Wait, where are these two? Oh, they're... Oh, they...
I tread a path unexplored.
The thick curtain shoves you away. It is surprisingly strong for a lifeless piece of fabric. Mort. Oh. I'm really not doing so well, am I?
The world trembles beneath my feet.
The Arch Machinator. What's this? Tavantius? The creature in front of you is a patchwork of skins stuffed with darkness, corruption, and sharp objects. Staring at it with its scalpel eyes, it grimly remarks, "Such a disobedient specimen. You're still not dead, an anomaly." A foul, corrupt thought reaches out to you, groping at your face. Giggle at the amusing stranger. But I see you will soon become a very obedient specimen. Convulsive spasms, hysterical reactions, come here. The creature pokes you in the chest, its triangular fingernail easily penetrating your skin. A strange sound throbs at the edge of your awareness, a sound familiar to your own scream. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have upset the guy. A grotesque spider-like figure looms over you. Its limbs wave frantically, clittering and clacking as they rip something apart and then stitch it back together. And you realize its canvas is your flesh. The Xenos' gaze is indifferent, and his low voice echoes through the room. The sample has been extracted. The specimen is alive, body and mind expected to function within normal parameters, monkey. Praise be to the Exalted One, Shireen. I thought you'd up and pegged it and left me in this place. Silence, specimen, or I will take your speech organs and your head. Okay. Examine him. There is something fundamentally wrong with the Xenos' silhouette and its twitchy, abrupt movements, and it sets your mind reeling in disgust. Each of its mechanical tool appendages seem designed to be as sickening and horrifying as possible. What happened to me? The control worm in your nervous system detected my proximity. It signaled it was dying by injecting a lethal dose of hallucinogenic euphoriants into your bloodstream. A resourceful individual. That thing in my head is your pet. The Drakari holds up a pale maggot, the same one you saw in Mazarai's hands. As you watch the tool appendages perform a swift dissection, the maggot's flesh bursts under the scalpel-like claw and blossoms into a disgusting, slimy flower. Great. The Xenos' slow manner of speaking creates an unnerving dissonance with the frantic movements of his limb. I grew this specimen specifically for you, monkey. During your interrogation, it intoxicated your feeble senses to limit unnecessary resistance. What a curious experiment it was. I usually extract control worms from specimens posthumously. You possess some degree of bodily fortitude. Wonderful. Glance at the dissected maggot. Do you eviscerate everything that you get your hands on? Evisceration is one aspect of my most respected art. Yummy. You did a poor job training your pet if I was able to shake off its influence. With a gurgling sound, the Xenos slowly, yet steadily, moves his sharp finger to your eye, closer and closer, almost touching, and then stops with a sigh. Not now, perhaps later. I guess say nothing? No, I demand recompense for all the outrageous experiments you have subjected me to. Recompense your brazen scrap of flawed flesh. I did you an honor by lowering myself to interacting with your trivial organics, branded by inferiority. Okay. So we can just sigh. So what do I owe you? You will serve me. Such is life in the spires. Okay. They urge me to pay attention to your allegedly overly gifted self-specimen. Let us see if you make a good tool. Same to you, little moth. The Xenos points at a mangled limb towards your let. Unless, of course, the darkness of Common Ra burns you as fast as the others. What does this mean? Homunculus? Who knows, Azarian? Who knows? Okay. You, a Drakari, would do business with a human. How remarkably open-minded. Do business. He looks puzzled. I will not do business with you. I will use you. You survived the battle in the arena, which means you have uncommon parameters for your kind. You are a lesser organism. True, but the towering heights of my wisdom make it difficult to distinguish between your inferiority and the inferiority of most of my kin. What do you want from me? You will return to the arena of the final thirst. You will kill a few of the witch's fosterlings for me. You might even spill the blood of one of the blood-stained proselytes. I don't know how you say that one. They are long overdue for a small lesson in humility. They have forgotten their place, they lack respect, they do not appreciate my work, they fail to recognize my authority. Okay. And what do I get out of this? Coercion will be more than enough. If you disobey, I will turn you into material for my creations, and ensure that you feel and are aware of every manipulation performed on your flesh. Oh, that sounds nice. But if you do what I tell you to do, I will let you live a while longer. Cooperation will increase your odds of survival. As long as you continue to be of use, I will maintain your organic parts and perhaps even let you play with some of my less significant samples. Okay. Fine, I shall serve you if it helps me make my escape. The response is acceptable. If you behave like a good specimen monkey, you will eventually receive my help in escaping Common Ra. Help from you? Jai coughs violently. You think anyone will believe that after your foul experiments? The Flesh Master is mad enough to help us escape in favor of his own unholy designs. But the price, Owlcat, will be unfair and terrible. Okay. Obedience will be rewarded. Take your crude gear with you. I abhor such technological banality, and a creature as undeveloped as you may find use of it. Okay. As for your task, Abis and his bloodstained proselytes are here right now in my anatomical opera. Go and look at the ones who will be your executioners when the time comes for you to die. What the frick? Wait, is this all my gear? Hey. Wow, I had a lot of stuff, huh? The contents of the ejectable bubble playfully. Wait, what's that? The contents of the injector bubble playfully, as if urging you to find out whether the liquid inside is poison or medicine. Okay. Sure. So, now that I have all my gear back, I think I have all the good gear back, right? Boom, give her that. It's kind of frustrating because now I don't remember what I had on everybody. So that's kind of sad. I think she had that, if I remember correctly. She had, I think she had this one. Although the new one I've given her does more damage. I'm going to put her other one back on. Oh, this sucks. I don't remember what anybody had. That's so frustrating. Sort by type. I had that, and there's my hammer. Beautiful. Don't know if I had that armor on. I think I did. That's the best armor I have, right? Yeah, I think that's the best armor I had. Okay. I had those. Oh, I had the boots that reduce charge, right? Where is it? Where is it? Hey, where are my boots at, guys? Where's my charging boots? Wait, what? Did I lose something? I had those boots that reduced that reduced damage, reduced charge by 1. It's super annoying. Ugh, so much stuff. I don't know where and what I had on. I think I had that helmet on. Gloves did I have on? Is it that one? 5 strength. Yeah, I think it might have been. Cape. What cape did I have? %, dodge, no. %, damage, bonus damage against enemies that dealt damage to the wearer this round. I think I had that one at some point. I don't know if I had that one on last time. I think what I wanted to know is if this counts towards if they do 0 damage. They hit me but they do 0 damage. Does it still count? I don't remember. Whenever the wearer deals damage with an attack of opportunity. No, I didn't have that one. Increases melee attack damage against the demons by +2. I think it might have been this one. I think. Right, what am I missing? A neck piece. I think I know what neck piece it was. Here we go. I think it was this one, wasn't it? 4 maximum wounds, failed degradation is about 15, I get 10 toughness. Yeah. Okay, so I'm missing one thing right here. It was one of these ones, wasn't it? Wow. Scarlet Signet of the Inquisition. Oh, I haven't looked at this since I got it. That's right. The wearer gains 25 persuasion and the Inquisitor's Decree ability. The Decree ability grants 30 momentum. Bleeding, toxic, burning effects are removed from all allies. Wow. All allies gain plus the wearer's perception divided by 7 temporary wounds and the wearer's persuasion divided by 7% armor until the end of combat. What's my persuasion on right now? 30. Oh, yikes. That's kind of bad. Maybe that'd be really good for somebody that has a lot of persuasion, though. Could be an idea. Could be an idea. Okay, so what else do we have here? Maybe Corral's damage? I don't remember. They gain 2 times equipped armor deflection temporary wounds, which is 4. When the wearer's wounds drop to 0, they fall prone and gain 10% of their maximum wounds as temporary wounds. The wearer becomes the priority target of adjacent enemies. While prone, if the wearer has no other allies with more than 0 wounds, they die. They and their allies die. Okay. On the wearer's next turn, they regain 30% of their wounds if they still have temporary wounds. This effect activates only once per round. That's nuts, though. Right, once per round is kind of crazy. What? I don't remember what I had. I feel like it might have been Corral's thing, but this thing's kind of ridiculous. I think that was it. I don't think I had anything else. Now tech use, so 62. I think you had this on, right? For Medicaid. And maybe tech use? Or was it Adira that was good at tech? Right, okay, so her persuasion is 80. It's now 110. I think Jai gets this thing. That's cool. Okay, so give her that gun. It's going to take me ages to get everything back together here. Right. What did you have on her head? I'm gonna have to like load an earlier save and find out what they all had, and then come back. That's better armor. Put that on. Still medium and it's better, so. Shard carbine still looks pretty cool. Although it's weird damage. I suppose it's toxic burst is what you fire, right? What did you have on a neck piece? I wonder if I can figure that out. Was it this one? 5 fellowship, 10 commerce. 5 fellowship would put up to 60 fellowship, which would be quite nice. And then 10 commerce. Put up to 97 commerce. 102, rather. Okay, maybe. Anything else that she would have had? Toughness, no. Okay. So what about cape? The wearer's range attacks decrease the target's dodge by 5%. Does not stack, though. Give her this one, 5 to persuasion. That works quite well with my, with this ring signet, right? While in combat, the wearer of this cloak gains a 15 bonus to fellowship whenever there are no enemies in a 4-cell radius. Wait, this goes on the back? Really? Increases the damage of all bleeding, burning, or toxin effects applied by the user by +2. It's actually not bad. That should be quite good for me, thinking about it. Because I toxin people, don't I? Yeah, I don't know what I had on before, but I kind of like this one. No. Where is it? This one. 5 bonus to persuasion. Whenever the wearer is affected by an ally's ability, they gain 3% dodge until the end of combat, and it stacks. I like that one for her. I may ultimately go back and check to see what I had before. If the wearer's range attack hits an enemy, that wearer gains... The wearer gains a 5% bonus to critical hit chance. Okay. Ballistic skill and critical damage is nice too. 5 to... I can get a lot of persuasion to work with this signet ring. You know? Okay. Let's tech use gloves. No, okay, I like those. I like that. Let's find a helmet for her. The wearer's lore Imperium test depend on the fellowship instead of intelligence. Whenever an ally under the effect of the wearer's voice of command ability makes an attack during an extra turn, this attack deals an additional damage. That's good too. All targets of Taunting Scream suffer a -2 times strength bonus plus toughness bonus penalty to their willpower tests against this ability. That could be pretty huge for my character, actually. Okay. The wearer of this helmet gains 2 times fellowship bonus % armor. This helmet also grants a bonus to fellowship equal to 2 times iconoclast rank. Is she an iconoclast? No, not me, her. She is. So that could work too, couldn't it? So, wait, it's going to boost her fellowship bonus. Where's the fellowship? 60. It's 64. It's not huge. I mean, I could give her a bonus to Medicaid. Each time the wearer spends 10 stacks of tactical advantage to gain 1 resolve. It's okay too. Okay, I think we'll keep that on for now. And then let's find us some boots. Where's my boots at? There they are. Whenever the wearer kills 2 or more enemies with a single attack, that's not going to happen, most likely for her. Okay, at the start of the wearer, they get 20% dodge. Okay. These boots grant their wearer a plus 15% dodge reduction. Whenever the wearer chooses an ally as a target of their ability, the wearer immediately gains plus fellowship bonus divided by 2 movement speed. Targeted ally gains plus wearer's fellowship bonus divided by 2 MP at the start of this ally's next turn. Pretty good too. Whenever the wearer performs a heroic act, they recover all their wounds and gain 2 AP for this turn. Kinda nice. That's actually really nice. A heroic act, they gain all of their wounds and 2 AP. Agility and athletics. Not a ton of really good boots I have. I don't remember what I had for her before. I think this one's nice. Targets ally gains the bonuses and she gains MP as well. I think at the moment are kind of the best ones I have for her. Right, and she can use Medicae, right, so give me these. Okay. Alright. Oh, I think she's good. Boots do I have on? Grant 5 agility and bonus to dodge of attacks opportunity. Now those boots are just meh. I want my charge boots back, but seem to have lost those permanently, which is kind of nice. Whenever the wearer hits an opening with the charge, slash, or dance macabre abilities, they inflict bleeding on a target. Now, so if I do that after Yolette puts opening on them, does that work as well? Or does it have to be Yolette that does this? Increases the wearer's agility by 5 and athletics by 10. I'm so annoyed that my what do you call it? My charge boots seem to have just disappeared. That's so weird. Whenever the wearer ends their turn, they deal 1 warp damage to each adjacent creature. And to the wearer themselves. Okay. The wearer also deals additional damage, plus conviction heretical rank, warp damage to enemies. Kind of funny. Nice heretic, yes, cursed boots, yeah, that makes sense. These boots grant the wearer 3% dodge until the end of combat for each psi power they use. Stacks, that's not bad. I think get that for now. Athletics by 10 and agility by 5. But bladed boots also look kind of good. These boots grant their wearer plus 5 toughness. Collision damage caused by the wearer is increased. Do I do collision damage? Don't feel like I do. I'm just so mad, like the ones that reduce charge down to 1. Because now my charge is going to cost me 2 again instead of 1, which is sad. Well. Suppose it is what it is, right? So I have 5% armor. I saw that other headpiece, didn't I? What was that other headpiece that looked quite good? This one. All targets of Taunting Scream suffer a -2 times strength bonus plus toughness bonus. So what is that? Strength and toughness bonus is 6 and 7. Wow. That's pretty good. I mean, it's what, 13? Yeah, so 13. 2 times 13. All targets of Taunting Scream suffer basically 26 penalty. -26 penalty to their willpower test against this ability. I might try that out for a bit. Because one of the things I was saying is that Taunting Scream is difficult to land sometimes, so this is going to help, I think. Okay. I'm sorry about this. It's taking ages to equip everybody again because, you know, I don't remember what I put there. Which is kind of yikes. Did you not have any armor on? That doesn't seem right. Pretty sure she had some armor on, right? But none of the armor I have fits, so maybe not. I might wait for Idira, actually, before I do this next piece. Right, let's level up. Taunting Defense. The Vanguard gains parry against enemies that consider the Vanguard priority targets. That's okay. Wait. Actually, what did I get here? Damn it. Didn't I want... Once per round, whenever the enemy considers the Vanguard a priority target, enters the cell adjacent to the Vanguard, that enemy provokes an attack of opportunity. Wait, that doesn't seem to trigger. Or once per round, maybe. Can't remember if I wanted something else. I can't really remember now. Confer immunity, yeah. It's already at full wounds, that character gains temporary wounds. Which is quite nice. While at maximum stacks when yielding beacon, the Vanguard gains +7 resolve. While the Vanguard has at least one ally in its yourself radius, the Vanguard gains parry. All allies affected by the Vanguard's abilities, but on the Vanguard themselves, are -5 plus the Vanguard's fellowship bonus % less likely to suffer a critical hit. It's kind of cool too. All allies affected by any of the Vanguard's abilities gain armor for 1 round, does not stack. Yeah, that's kind of meh. That's kind of nice too. Critical hits deal less damage. I think I'm going to go with this. Confer immunity. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I mean, I still want to do power armor, but unfortunately I don't have power armor, so, you know. If an enemy suffers a critical hit from one of the assassin's allies, at the start of the assassin's turn, a new opening is created. The assassin gains plus lethality % chance to deal 5% of the target's max wounds, more damage to an opening. It's kind of nice. Whenever the assassin attacks an enemy with a single target attack, this attack reduces the target's armor and dodge by 10%, -10%. Leave no witness. The last enemy damaged by the assassin suffers the witness effect. If a witness does not have the assassin in their line of sight. Oh, okay. Whenever the assassin deals 5 or more direct damage to an enemy with a single attack, she gains... Yeah, didn't I want to do this one next? Lethality heightens. I think I wanted to do that next, right? Wasn't I going to start starring these things? So that I knew what I wanted. I'm sure I was going to do that, but maybe I just didn't. Yeah, lethality heightens, I think I wanted. 5 or more direct damage to an enemy with a single attack. This has engaged 10 lethality until the end of combat, and it stacks. And she deals 5 or more direct damage loads at the moment because of the other things we picked up. So that's good. And then what can we do here? Yikes. All rubbish. Oh, weapon skill. No. Oh, yeah, ballistic skill, right? That's right. Yeah. And what do you get? Gruesome kill. Whenever the prey is killed, all enemies in a 10 cell radius around the prey have their agility reduced by -5 times the prey's difficulty tier. For 2 rounds, though. Whenever an enemy is killed by a critical hit scored by the bounty hunter or their ally, the bounty hunter gains extra damage. Okay. We got him. At the start of the bounty hunter's turn, they gain 2 MP for each ally adjacent to the prey. The bounty hunter's first critical hit in a round grants their allies a stacking percentage bonus to armor penetration until the end of combat. Once a character with this bonus reloads, the bonus is removed. Oh. Whenever the prey deals damage to the bounty hunter's ally, the bounty hunter gains percentage damage to that prey for 2 rounds, and it stacks. Oh. Whenever the prey is not being trailed, is killed by an ally, the bounty hunter gains an extra turn, with half their MP and AP. The bounty hunter cannot attack during this extra turn. You could set up for an attack though, right? Whenever the bounty hunter hits an enemy with an attack, they inflict catch effect. Okay. At the start of the bounty hunter's turn, this target suffers a stacking -2 times the catch difficulty tier plus 6% penalty to their armor and dodge. Once the catch moves or suffers damage, the catch effect and the penalties are removed. Okay. I mean, catch is kind of nice. Whenever the bounty hunter kills an enemy with a critical hit, all allies in a 7-cell radius around the target gain a critical hit chance. I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah. Alright, Jai, what you got? For every enemy hit by the Master Tactician's attack, the Master Tactician gains 1 stack of tactical advantage. Okay. All enemies hit by the Master Tactician have plus 10% higher chances of hitting a cover when shooting the Master Tactician. The Master Tactician begins combat with additional stacks of tactical advantage equal to the number of enemies. The Master Tactician immediately gains an extra turn, with Master Tactician's Fellowship bonus divided by 3, AP and full MP for the first time any of the Master Tactician's allies uses a heroic act in combat. Every enemy killed by the Master Tactician increases. Okay, that's okay. Stand resolute. See, I start this one. See, good past me, huh? Whenever the Master Tactician heals an ally, they gain 1 resolve. Oh yeah, because we're healing them now, right? Where is it? Whenever the ally grants the Master Tactician stacks of tactical advantage, they also heal The ally also heals 1 wound for every stack granted. Yeah, and then there's this one, right? Whenever their master action heals an ally, the ally gains resolve. Yeah, there we go. That's what I should be doing more often. Sheesh. Sorry, that took ages. Alright.
The world will bow.
Oh, look, I lost all of those negatives. That's so good. Wait, what is this?
Crimson is a good color.
Oh, it's Mazarai up there. Can I talk to him? I doubt it, right? Hey, it's Adira's right here. Adira is staring at you like she has seen a ghost. There is a strange, eerie-looking device on her head. A tangle of myriad, thin, translucent threads curled in elaborate, sickening patterns on her temples. Many of those threads go inside the skin on her face, neck, and clavicles. Lord Captain, you're alive. Adira, what are you doing here? She glances around the room and then looks back at you with a tinge of guilt. You know, I thought you were done for good. I thought I'd never see you again, so I tried to start anew. The longer you look at Adira, the more strange details you notice about her appearance. The odd earthly tone of her face, the thin purple veins around her parched, cracked lips, the subtle change in the colour of her now lustreless excuse me, eyes. An unpleasant sense of wrongness comes over you, as if the woman standing before you is not quite alive. Uh-oh. What have they done to you? They set me free. Oh no. She looks you in the eye and smiles feverishly. Free from the fear, free from the pain, from them. When they captured us, I don't remember much from back then. I remember the shackles that burned whenever I heard a whisper. I remember injections that made my body go numb. I remember them dragging me away from you. Our three-eyed doll, Cassia, they took her too, along with me. Her body was there at least. She wasn't moving, wasn't talking, nothing. Then I wound up here. At Master Tavantius' mercy. He studied me, poked me with needles, and opened my head to look at what's inside, but then he made the voices stop. He made them stop. Schaefer, I don't hear the whispers anymore. Does that mean you cannot use your powers anymore? I can't, no, and a good thing too. You know, I think the Xenos are terrified of human witches. Why else would they keep me half delirious and dazed? Or do things to cut out our ties to the warp? Oh, they're so scared, they don't know how else to fight it. How did he make the voices stop? With this, I think, Adira touches one of the tubes on her head. It hurt when he was putting it on. It still hurts, but I got used to it. What matters is that the damned door to the other side is closed shut. I don't hear the whispers, don't see the ghosts of the future, don't get woken up by tormented screams, and don't need to shake in fear because I saw nightmares. It's all just stopped. This isn't right, Adira. What he did to you, it's perverted. Perverted how? Like you'd know what it's like to be born a witch. To have your name cursed by all and sundry since childhood. To live as a worthless, dangerous freak whose only use is to become someone's pet. I know Lady Theodora wasn't like that, and neither are you, but that's not the point. He made me normal, finally. If it means I have to serve a Xenos, so be it. All those days I've spent here, I've lived in blissful silence. No one bothers me. No one torments me. No one is trying to get me from the other side, and on this side, nobody notices me at all. I don't want anything else, I just want to be left alone. Oh, heretical. Mesmerize Adira. Why do your whispers frighten you so much, Adira? Have they ever betrayed you? You should not give up such an incredible gift. Accept it because the gift is who you are. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's do it. Spellbound, Adira listens to the sound of your voice and weakly repeats after you. Because the whispers are who I am, and I am the whispers. Yes, I could live a bit longer with this incredible gift because it's so great, right? Her brow furrows as she wrestles with her doubts. As great as it is also dangerous. The whispers don't just help me. They are luring me to something irreversible. She swallows, or struggles to swallow. You think she might be trying to cry, but no tears come out. But if I decide to leave, then Master Tavantius will surely want it back, to remove this thing, and then the whispers will return. They'll start beckoning me again. What then, Schaefer? You promised me once, promised me we'd think of something, right? And now we know the Xenos have this thing. Things like this. So that means there's hope. Perhaps we can figure out how that thing works, but we need to remove it first. Her eyes light up. You're right. Once we come home, it'll be a cinch to find some xenotech whiz to make sense of it. Oh no, I skipped. Sorry, hang on. Alright, that's enough of me running my mouth. It's time. She grabs the device on her head with both her hands and begins to pull. The colour instantly drains from her face. Her eyes bulge and she bites her lip so hard it starts to bleed. With a sharp sound, the tubes slip out from under her skin, spraying blood mixed with some foul-smelling octreish slime, and the device detaches from Adira's head. She lets out a piercing cry, jerks her head from the pain, and the delicate device clinks as it shatters to smithereens. Well, this is awkward. Adira forces a laugh as she looks at you. Looks at the shards on the floor. Looks like the Xenoses are right to call us clumsy animals. Oh well, since it's decided, she shoots you a look of vicious glee. Might as well go out with a bang. Lead on, Lord Captain. So that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.